This is an empty room in my basement, and I'm gonna turn this into my dream studio and workspace. In the last video, I moved everything out of here and cleaned it up. Now, it's time to plan. Arguably, planning is the most important part of this process. I've had some projects that I didn't plan enough on the front end, and later I would come to regret it. So, I need to plan. Okay, so let's start by sketching it out. So I got a notebook here, and then I got a nice pencil to work on. That's all you need. Some people use modeling software, some people use some other kinds of software, but I like to use pen and paper. So let's start by drawing out the layout of the room. So we have a square room. So we have the studio, and this is the main part of the room. So I need to draw out this part of the room is where we are right now. So there's a electrical box right here. This is exactly where you are right here, sitting on a cabinet, and then right here there's more cabinets and a fridge. So I have room right here all the way around this square. There's plenty of room to build out my studio and workspace. So that's how you can kind of see what I'm working on, what room I kind of have. So I'm thinking about, I don't want to draw this in because it's not for sure. I think I'm going to put a table right here. I'll sketch it a little bit. Table right there, a table right there. I'm just gonna see how big a table I can get, and if possible, I'll do a table right here so that I can fill out and have plenty of workspace. And maybe instead of one of those tables, I'll get rolling carts, and I'll just have a island right in the middle, so I can roll that around and use that for anything. So I can use that in the back, or I can use it in the middle for pictures. So I plan to have the main workspace right here, so that I can have a pegboard in the back, and I can have plenty of room for that. And then over here, along this wall, I will have a filming space or a white backdrop, and most likely that'll be where my 3D printer is. And I plan to have a table in the middle right here for just rolling around, working on stuff. That'll be my main workspace, and then I'll have a rolly chair that can go around everywhere. So this will all be a work in progress. I'm not sure how it'll go. It really depends on the desks and how I can get that, but I just need to start measuring and see what I can do. So I talked a lot during this video, but I decided to delete the audio and speed it up just because it was not very thought out, and I overlooked the fact that it's a 4-foot measuring stick instead of a 3-foot measuring stick, so I had to redo everything twice. Once I got done measuring everything and wrote everything down, I did some conversion measurements just because the desks on Amazon weren't quite, they were inches instead of feet, and I measured in feet, so I just had to convert everything and make sure it was all the same. I wrote down all the prices and the measurements options on my sheet of paper so that I could have a clean list so I can compare them and see which one I wanted to buy. So I also looked at rolling stools. There's a lot that were pretty expensive, so I just decided to get one without a back and have it roll around easier. So it took me a while to do all this researching and comparing, so I just decided to cut it out and let you guys see a time lapse of it anyways. So after this video, I ordered the stuff. Stick around till next week so you can see me building these desks and how the studio will come together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.